I'm Tibi Chelcea. I'm originally from Romania. I came to the United States about 22 years ago and to Iowa about 9 years ago. I'm a software engineer. That's my day job, but I'm also an artist. So the piece that's featured in the annals of Iowa, it's called Footprints. It references a few things. It references my background, my educational background. I'm an electronics engineer as an undergrad. Then I've switched to computer science, so now I'm writing software. And it also references the fact that I've emigrated from Romania. And it kind of puts the two things together. So it was a bit of a reflection piece in a way, kind of where I'm coming from, what enabled me to come here, what still enables me to make art. Because a lot of my art references electronics. The colors on the flag are the colors of the flag of Romania. People seem to be very welcoming, and it's kind of easy to create a community in some way. Like when I came to Ames, I kind of started from scratch with all my artistic connections, new place and all that. So, but it was very easy to meet people, to kind of start projects, create exhibitions together, create festivals. There is also the Iowa Arts Council that has these grants. I was fortunate enough to get some, and for various projects around the state. So, kind of in a way, it's easy to get things started, I feel like. And that's something that I totally love. And I was able to try different things. Maybe, it was a one-off, but hey, it was kind of easy to do it. The fact that I contribute this little bit of history, that I'm a software engineer that does electronics and art about electronics and emigrated from Romania, kind of adds another voice to how Iowa is perceived, to how people in Iowa think of themselves, and talks about issues of immigration, that it's constant going, and also say when people outside the state think of Iowa, they think, oh, corn, and it's like, no, we actually have some engineers that do some nice software or some interesting art with non-traditional materials. So it adds, I hope, some sort of different, unique voice to this dialogue, which is a constant shift in perspective on how people see a place. When people think about art and history, they think about historical portraits of this and other politician or event or something like that. I hope that the way that I've presented my work and created my work, it's a different way. People would look at that and, oh, that's something different. That's a different way of talking about history. Because in a way, it's very abstract. In some other ways, it's very representational. There are footprints and there are flags, which are very concrete. So that's kind of my hope, that yes, a work like this makes people think differently about historical art and history.